We'll get started in just a second. All right, so let's just start by relaxing into our chair. Just make yourself comfortable as you enter into your practice. Imagine you're just entering into a new space here, and kind of just imagine yourself even just closing a door, even if you're not in a room with a door, and just give yourself this time to be alone with yourself and take a few deep breaths. Just catch up with yourself here. Breathing in deep, breathing out fully. Notice how a few deep breaths feels to you today. Maybe it feels unnatural. Maybe it feels soothing. Maybe you have to work at it a little bit. Just notice. Now, go ahead and just acknowledge all the thoughts that are inside your mind, whether they are pleasant or unpleasant, regardless of what kinds of emotions they cause. Just observe them. Acknowledge that they're there. And then give them permission to leave you for right now. In this moment, you don't really need any of them. All you need to do is just breathe. Just focus on this moment. Easier said than done. These thoughts will probably find their way back to you, but you always have the option to just let them know you don't need them right now. Invite them back another time. Again, maybe just imagine seeing them to the door, waving politely, and then closing it. And just letting yourself be here in this moment. Finding something in this moment that is pleasing to you, that makes you feel good. Maybe the chair underneath you is really comfortable. Maybe you're wearing something really cozy. Maybe you can smell something nice from the other room. Maybe you have areas in the body that are usually stiff that aren't today. Just notice something right here and now, something that you like, that inspires positive emotions. Keep your focus there. Allow that to be your anchor for your practice. When other thoughts and feelings come up, bring your mind back to whatever it is you were able to find that's really speaking to you right now, whether it's something that you can see or hear, taste or smell or feel. Just continue to bring yourself back to that each time you find your mind starting to get crowded again. Breathing deep, expanding the stomach, starting to relax into this moment. Shoulders are relaxed, not pressing down, but just drooping down, away from the ears. The jaw is soft. There's a space between the back teeth. The eyebrows are relaxed. Notice if your eyebrows are bunched up or squeezing together, just allow them to soften. Maybe your eyes are softly closed. Or maybe you just bring your gaze down to soften. The muscles in the stomach and chest are loose and not resisting the movement that comes with each breath. The hips are heavy on the chair. Maybe there are little muscles in the thighs that are activating and tightening. Allow them to relax. arms draping down into the lap or down by your sides. Your feet heavy, hanging from your knees. Just allow yourself some softness and some quiet. Breathing in, expand the stomach. Breathing out, empty completely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once more like this. Breathe in deep. And breathe out completely. Inhale, let your spine grow tall. Exhale, chin drops to the chest. Inhale, ear over shoulder. Exhale through center. Inhale up to the opposite side. Match your breath. We're going side to side. Inhale carries you up and the exhale gently lowers you down. Matching the pace of your breath. Breathing naturally. Opening up, making space in the shoulders and the neck. Noticing how this feels today, maybe pausing if there's somewhere that feels tight. Maybe doing a few complete circles with the head. Just noticing how your body feels today and if it's any different than other days. And just keep your mind open to maybe doing things within your practice that you don't usually. Maybe you usually hold in a few spots here and today you don't. Maybe you never do full circles. Maybe today that would feel nice. So just coming to your practice and approaching it as if it's new to you. Not coming at it knowing, oh, this is my favorite way to do this, or this is what I prefer here, but maybe just trying some other things and just being aware that the way your body feels might change from day to day. And maybe what would feel best today is to just do what you usually do, and that's fine too. Just try not to lock yourself into a box. Keep an open mind in your practice. A few more breaths like this. Just really enjoy. Maybe you have an intention set for your practice today. Maybe you know what you want to accomplish or how you want to feel when you're done. Just hold that in your mind. Great. And then work your way slowly to chin to chest and hold there. Let the head be heavy. The spine is still straight, shoulders over the hips. Holding here. Maybe add the hands on the back of the head if you like. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the head down to one side. Hold it here. Again, maybe you add the hands to gently stretch through the side of the neck. Great. Inhale, center. And exhale, other side. Great. Hold it here. Breathing. And inhale, center. Great. Let's do a few shoulder circles up and around. Inhale up, exhale down. You can go either direction. We'll do both. And then switch up and around. Great. Dropping the hands, we'll take a few sun breaths. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Just match your breath and use this exercise to really get in touch with your breathing pattern. Inhale, taking all the energy you need. Exhale, center yourself, going at your own speed. Great. Following the breath. Complete one more from wherever you are. We're going to hold up over the head. Inhale. Exhale, let's just come over to one side. Either side is fine, just stretching through the ribs. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do a chair twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Gaze goes up. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Dropping the hands to the knees. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Again, just using these movements to really get in touch with your breath. Really focusing on matching the breath to the movement with all of these as we go back and forth. Imagine the breath is just like the breeze, gently moving you side to side, back and forth. Great, we'll take some circles next with the spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, backward. Adding in any little mini micro movements within this. Maybe the shoulders or the ribs get involved, or maybe you keep the back relatively straight. Just see what would feel best to you. Reverse the circle when you're ready. Inhale, front. Exhale, back. Great. Noticing what feels good in this moment as we go through our practice. Keeping your focus there. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Just go as far as you want to. Hold it. Deep, slow breath. Great. Notice where your mind goes as things get quiet. Remember your anchor. Bring yourself back. Good. Few more deep breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly start to come up. Nice and gentle, maybe circling up the shoulders or the head. And then separating the knees just slightly. Even if you have the space to go wider, let's just start with the knees like hip distance apart. We'll fold from here. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward. Great. Taking care to take the hips with you. So your hips are tilting forward here. Your stomach comes towards the thighs. And again, just go down as far as you like. Maybe relax the head. Just see what feels good in your body today. Breathing. Good. Just getting into the hips in a little bit of a different way here with the knees slightly open. Couple more breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale, come on up. Great, and now we'll do that one more time, or you can take the knees even a little bit wider if you have the space to go on either side of your chair. Knees stay over the ankles. When you're ready, inhale, tall. Exhale, coming forward. Great. Ooh, really tight in the hips today. So just notice how this feels on you. And then just look for somewhere where it feels really nice and keep your focus there. Breathing deep. Maybe you keep the elbows on the knees or the hands on the chair, whatever feels best to you. Deep breath. Great. One more big inhale. Exhale, rise up. Great, let's keep the knees wide for a bit. We'll do a few more sun breaths here. Inhale, hands will sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, just matching your breath, using the exercise to really notice the pace of your breath. Adding a visual to it by moving the arms to the same pace. Great. Complete one more set. We'll hold at the top of the next one. Inhale up and then exhale over to one side. Either side is fine. Getting into the ribs. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Great. Again, just relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. Let's bring the legs in together. We're going to come into our half pigeon. So we'll start with the right foot on top, cross the ankles or rest the ankle on the knee. Great. When you're ready, inhale tall, exhale, tipping forward very gently. Great. Hold it here. Really intense stretch for that hip, the right hip. So just, again, go within, find something here that feels good, and just maximize that in your focus. Nice deep breath. And remember your anchor from the beginning of class too, maybe something outside of you, something you can hear or smell or see that's really just bringing you peace. And keep your focus anywhere positive today. And just really make that the biggest thing in your mind. Notice something good and just make it big. A few more breaths here. Maybe going down a little deeper as we hold, using your breath. If you're having a hard time keeping your breath deep, you might have pushed a little too hard, so you can just come up out of it until you're able to relax. One more big breath in. Exhale, let's come all the way up. Great. We'll do our cow facing pose today. So we'll go ahead and cross that right leg all the way over. If it's better for you to cross your ankles, that's fine too. We're going to drop the right hand down to the side. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bends back behind the head. From here, you can either gently push the arm back behind, reach up and over, or you can reach down and around and just walk your fingers together as close as you can. It's okay if they don't touch. You can still choose to do this position. That's fine. Just make sure you're not tipping your head down. Everything is still open, nice and tall and straight. Great. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the left arm. Inhale, tall. Exhale, we'll hinge over to the left. Great. So just stretching to the side. You can use that left arm for support if you need to or want to. Really getting into the shoulders. Inhale, tall. And exhale, release. Great. We'll keep the legs crossed. And if that bottom leg is just kind of straight down, see if you can take it kind of across a little bit. If not, that's fine. We're just going to do a forward fold from here for the hips. So we'll inhale, come up tall, and then exhale, folding over. Great. So another great hip stretch. It's a little bit more gentle, but still really nice. So you can stay upright if you can, if it's comfortable for you to just hang down over your legs, that's fine too. Whatever feels good. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come all the way up. Great. We'll unwind the legs. And then we'll come to pigeon on the other side. So you can cross the left ankle on top or the left ankle on top of the right knee. Forward fold first. When you're ready, inhale, grow up tall. Exhale, melt over that leg. Good. Just let go of all that tension in the hip. Really, really nice. We'll just hold here. Just enjoy that release of tension. Breathe. And just allow yourself to stay here in this moment. A few more breaths. Notice where you can soften more, where can you relax more. Find that good feeling and then just spread it out. Allow it to grow bigger. Keeping yourself present with the breath. Great. Just allowing yourself to find peace and comfort in your practice today. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale. Come on up. Relax the shoulders and neck any way you like or need. And then we'll come to cow facing pose by crossing the left leg all the way on top. If it's better for you, just cross your ankles. Left arm drops. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, down behind your head. You can reach, or see about connecting, whatever feels best to you. Nice and tall, open through the heart, straight through the back of the neck. Great. Breathing here. One more big breath in. Exhale, release the right arm. Inhale, tall. Exhale, coming over to the right side. Good, getting some space in between the ribs. Great, stretch around the shoulder blade. When you're ready, inhale, center. Exhale, release the arm. Great. From here, we'll fold forward. So you can take this bottom leg across if that's comfortable to you. If not, that's okay. When you're ready, inhale, tall. Exhale, melt. Great. Nice gentle stretch for the hips here. Letting go of that tension, that stress. We don't need it right now. Just hold and enjoy for a few deep breaths. Great. One more inhale. And exhale. Come all the way up. Release the legs. Great. Take a few ankle circles. Circle your feet one direction and then the other. Do some flex and points. Just release the feet and the ankles. Great. Okay, we'll come to camel from here. So we're just going to scoot forward on the chair. I'll turn so you can see. So let's start with the hands at the low back. You can, from here, squeeze the shoulders and the elbows towards each other. So you're kind of getting that arch through the chest. So it's more the chest than it is like the upper back. It's not so much like a cow spine. It's more the heart lifting up. Great. And then if you want to kind of intensify that, you can reach for the seat of your chair and kind of push against it here. Opening the heart. Maybe you drop the head back if that's something you like to do. Great. Hold here. Just really let the heart open. One more big breath in. Exhale. Release the pose. Great. We'll come back to center. Let's do one more set of cat-cow, but with the hands behind the head, just to continue opening through the heart and the front of the body. So we'll inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands go gently behind the head. And then you can start cat-cow when you're ready. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. If you prefer to just keep your hands on your knees, that's fine too. This is just a different variation. Follow your breath. Great. Few more rounds. Nice and slow and gentle. Complete one more set. When you get to your exhale, just release the hands down into your lap. Release the head, the neck. And just take a quiet moment to yourself here. Check in with your breath. Check in with your minds. Maybe you need to revisit that visualization of kind of closing the door. Maybe you've had some thoughts that invited themselves in. Thank them for coming, and then see them to the door, close it behind them, and allow yourself to come back to this quiet space. Just you and your breath and your movements. Let your mind find that pleasantness, that happiness, and send your focus there. When you're ready, we're going to drop the hands to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up to stand. Hands come up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And drop the hands. We'll come around to face the seat of the chair. Great. Okay, we're gonna do some more heart opening poses, but let's just start in a forward fold just to really release through the back of the body. So inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Great, so you can rest your hands on the seat of the chair or maybe come down to your elbows. Just depends on what you need today. You can reach for your shins, you can reach for the floor, even if you can't touch the floor, whatever feels best to you. If you have any low back issues, just keep your spine really straight. And maybe as we're first getting into this pose, it feels best to keep the knees bent. That is fine. That's an option you have. Do what feels good to your body. We'll take a few breaths here. Maybe let the head go and really relax. Use the breath every now and again, maybe seeing if you can go down a little further or get the knees a little straighter. But again, just keeping the breath deep and slow. Maybe starting to add in some movement, maybe bending one knee at a time, wiggling the hips around a little bit, just seeing how that affects the stretch in the leg. Or maybe you want to kind of curve into the side of the body, side to side. If you're tight in your back or the ribs at all. Great. All right, let's come up to table pose from here. Wrists under the shoulders, ankles under the hips. Spread out the fingers, press into your pointer and your thumb, or you could do this on fists or hold on to the side of the chair. Just try to make sure you're not dumping all the weight into your wrists. We'll do cat-cow to continue opening through the heart. So inhale, reach that heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. Great. Matching your breath again. And just follow that pace. Finding a neutral spine when you're ready. We're gonna come into a little cobra pose next. So if this ends up being a little bit too much for you, you can just come back to your cow pose with the stomach dropped and the heart lifted, and this will get you some similar benefits. Or for a variation, we'll try cobra. So we're gonna step the feet back, so you're kind of coming into a plank position. You're straight with the body. But then from here, we're going to drop the hips towards the chair. So it is a lot of weight on the arms. You do have the option to go back to that cow pose if you prefer. We're just opening the heart here. And it's okay if your hips only drop a little bit, whatever feels best to you. Great. And then we'll come back, table pose. Bring the feet back in. Good. We'll do that one more time, but let's stand to release the wrists first. We'll bend the knees. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands come to the hearts. Great. Go ahead and release the wrists. You can kind of bend them in the opposite direction just to release from that. Or if you're able, you can lace the fingers together and do this little wave. People like to do that. Good. And just shake it out, whatever feels best. Okay, we'll revisit that one more time. So we'll inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Find your table, so your wrists are right under your shoulders, ankles under the hips. Great. Let's do just a couple cat-cow just to get into the motion. So inhale, heart up. Exhale, around. Keep it slow with your breath. Great. And then finding that neutral spine. You can take your cow position and hold it, or try stepping the legs back behind you, coming into kind of a straight line, and then dropping the hips. So just gently kind of coming forward, just as far as is comfortable, opening through the front of the body. Kind of an intense stretch, really good. And then come back up to your table. Great. Step the feet in, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Great. Shake out the wrists. Bend them back the opposite way. Do a little wave. Great. Okay. We'll flow a little bit here. We'll just go through a few poses. We'll spend some time in downward dog. We'll go back to our table first. So inhale, hand sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, table pose. Exhale, step the feet back and then shift the hips back, downward dog. So bringing the head, aiming for between the elbows. It's okay if it doesn't get there. That's just the goal here, opening through the heart and the back of the legs. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Great. One more inhale and downward dog. Exhale, step back up to table. Let's do a twist here. Inhale, Left arm sweeps up towards the ceiling. Maybe bend that right leg. Exhale, lower it down. Other side, inhale up. Exhale down. A little slower this time, we'll inhale up. Now hold for a few breaths here. You can keep the arm up or tuck it behind your back, whatever feels best. Inhale, nice big reach. Exhale, back down to the chair, other side. Inhale, reach up. Hold or tuck behind your back. Couple breaths here. Inhale, nice big reach. Exhale down. Great, bend the knees. Inhale, we'll sweep up. Hands come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Great. Again, take any counter poses. Relax the wrists if you need to again. Maybe pedal through the feet. We're going to go through that one more time with some variation. Okay. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, sweep up. This time, if you want to, you can add a little bit of a heart opener by just kind of lifting as we sweep our arms up. That's up to you. So when you're ready, inhale, maybe up and back, and then exhale, folding forward. Great, cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Match your breath, nice and gentle. Great. We'll step the feet back, coming to that plank. We're coming into cobra. So dropping the hips, opening the heart, and then downward dog, coming back. Flattening out the back as best you can. Great. And then we'll step in back to table pose. Ankles underneath the hips. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. Exhale, lower it down. Right arm, inhale up. Exhale down. One more in each direction. Match your breath. Inhale is up. Exhale is down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Bending the knees. Inhale, sweep up to stand. Maybe you go back again, lifting the heart. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Great. Take a moment here. Release the feet, the wrists, whatever you need to do. And then we'll just take a moment in stillness, holding the hands to the heart. And just check in with yourself. Notice how you're doing at this point during your practice. Once again, notice where your mind has gone and bring it back to that positive thought you found at the start of class, holding that happy thought in your mind. Great. When you're ready, one more time, we'll drop the hands. Inhale, sweep up, maybe going back. Exhale, coming forward, table pose. Cat-cow, inhale, arch. Exhale, rounds. Great. Stepping the feet back, plank pose. Dropping the hips if that feels good to you, opening the heart. Downward dog, hips go back, head goes down. Couple breaths here. Inhale, table pose, step the feet up, coming to your twist. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time, each side, match your breath. Once you're finished, inhale, sweep up to stand. The hands will come to the heart. Great. Relax for a minute. Pedal through the feet. Relax the wrists. We'll come around to work on some balance next. So we're going to do a couple balance poses today for fun. So a stand somewhere where you can use the chair for support. Maybe you want to be behind it. I'm just going to stand next to it so you can see me. Okay. So we'll start in our mountain pose so that we can be sure everything is aligned. So remember, you want your ears to be right over the shoulders, back of the neck nice and straight. The shoulders are floating right above the hips, so we're not arched or leaning or hunched or anything. The knees are about hip distance, so not too close, not too wide, hip distance apart. The toes pointing directly forward. So just look down, and so your feet should be making like the number 11. So if they're slightly going out or slightly in, just try to straighten them out. And then if you want to add a little bend in your knees, you can. So just a reminder, in your mountain pose, you're kind of trying to be so relaxed that it's just your skeleton that's holding you, or at least that's the thought, to help you get into the right mindset for this pose. So if you start to sway at all, that means you're like getting to the point where you're relaxed enough that you are doing the pose correctly. So just take a few moments here and just let yourself feel your feet on the floor, feel your alignment in your skeleton. Maybe take the palms open to the front. Few breaths here. Just let yourself feel grounded and strong. Mountain pose. Great. Now we're going to come into a variation of dancer pose next. So you can hold on to the chair for balance. We're going to be picking one foot up to the back. So I'm going to start with my left. You can do whichever one you want. It doesn't matter too much. I'll just turn so you can see. So we're going to keep the knees together. So try not to let it get out to the front here or open to the side. Knees stay together. Let's bend one leg to the back. If it only goes up a little, that's fine too. We're just testing our balance here for a variation of dancer. So if you can reach your foot, you can go ahead and do that. That's a little bit more advanced, but that is an option here. Full dancer poses with a nice deep arch in the back. So anywhere from here to here is great. And then if you want to try testing your balance wherever you're at, you can take your hand, palm up, reach it forward. Remember, keep that supporting leg really strong. The toes are soft and relaxed. If you're not reaching for your foot, but you want to add in the arm, maybe do one hand on your hip. One more breath in. And exhale, come on down. Great. Relax your feet. Relax your hips. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So you'll want your other hands to be able to use the chair. When you're ready, just find your alignment first. Take your time, nice and slow. Make sure you're set up properly. And then you can start to lift that right leg. So try not to let it get open or up to the front. We'll just lift it up. And if this is where your dancer pose is, that's great. You can go ahead and try your balance if you want to, or keep a hand on the chair, whatever feels best. And then if you want to try to reach for your foot behind you, you can add that in. Great. Feels really nice in the front of the leg too. A lot of benefits here in this pose. Maybe you kick it back a little. Just find a variation that works for you. One more big breath in. And exhale. Relax down. Great. All right, tree pose. We'll find our mountain once again. So alignment. Let everything be soft and relaxed. Toes are spread out, pressing into the ground. And then go ahead and find your tree pose. So again, you can just keep your feet on the ground, or you can keep it low, work your way up, whatever you like to do for your tree pose. And remember, it doesn't have to be the same thing that you usually do. It might be different, and that is great. Make sure you're not putting your foot on your knee. You want it either above or below. And then maybe you hold on to the chair. Maybe you have one hand on the chair. Or find a hand position you like. Hands at the heart, hands on the heart. Continuing with the opening through the chest, or maybe growing your branches up. Whatever feels best to you. Great. And you are more than welcome to just play around with this for as long as you like. If you're just coming out of it and you want to try again, or if you feel like you've caught a really great balance, if you want to see how long you can stay, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, we're going to start to work our way down and set up for the other side. So relax here. Great. And then we'll repeat on the other side. So again, might not be exactly the same. Keep an open mind. Don't rest the foot on the knee. Just find a spot that works for you here. And pick a hand placement, maybe the same one, maybe mixing it up. Great. Remember, you can use that focal point, something that's in front of you, eye level, that doesn't move, if that helps you to balance. That can be a powerful tool. Again, stay as long as you like, play around with it, have fun. And when you're ready, you can start to lower yourself down. Great, pedaling through the feet, relaxing. Good, good, good. We're gonna work our way back down into the chair next. Starting to slow things down here. Great, so we're gonna relax our back from all that heart opening we did. So let's end with a forward fold here. So when you're ready, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, let yourself melt over your legs. Great, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Just go as far as you like. Do what feels good. Hold it here. Allowing things to start to get quiet as we prepare for our meditation. Just starting to soften the muscles and the breath, even in your mind, just allowing everything to be soft. Maybe refocusing on the breath. We'll take one more big inhale. Exhale, start to work your way up. Great. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Great. We're going to start to get comfortable in our seat, preparing for our meditation and our body scan. So go ahead and sit back. Just allow yourself to get comfortable. Don't worry about posture right now. You can relax back into your chair and just let everything be soft and heavy. Find a spot for the hands and just do, any fidgeting you need to do. Just get the hair where it's not going to bother you, adjust the clothing, your chair, whatever you need to do, so that you can sit as much in stillness as possible for the next several minutes. Maybe to continue with our heart opening theme, you keep the palms resting face up on your lap, or maybe you just need some grounding and warmth. You can keep the hands down. Just find a position that feels good to you. And then if it's comfortable to you, don't force it, but if it's comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. If that's not comfortable, maybe you bring your gaze down just to help soften. And as you do, once again, find something in this moment that just feels really good, whether that be emotionally or physically. Something in your body. Maybe there were areas of tension that have started to release towards the end of your practice, and that feels really nice. Maybe the effects of breathing deeper have really just calmed the body, and that's where you want to focus right now. Maybe someone's cooking lunch in the next room and it smells really, really good, and you're looking forward to that after. You can have your focus there. Maybe you can hear birds outside or leaves in the breeze. Maybe the chair or your sweater is really, really comfy. Find something that feels good and just make it bigger in your mind. Make it so big there isn't really room for anything else. No room for stress or worry, regret or guilt. Just finding that positive aspect of this moment and holding that in your mind. Now we'll go through a body scan and just very simply allow your mind to go from each part of the body as it's named as quickly as you can, just noticing everything in each part of you that there is to feel. Everything from the bone to the muscle, the skin. Starting with the toes on the right foot, bottom of the right foot, top of the right foot, the right heel, the right ankle, the right shin and calf muscle, the right knee, the right thigh, inside and outside, and the right hip, the lower stomach, the left thigh and hip, the left knee, the left shin and calf, the left ankle and heel, the bottom of the left foot and the top of the left foot, the toes on the left foot, both feet together, both legs, both hips, the lower back, the entire spine, the middle back and the upper back, the shoulder blades, tops of the shoulders, and the sides of the shoulders, the front of the shoulders, the chest, the ribs, the stomach, and the waist, upper right arm, right elbow, lower right arm, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the right fingers, the entire right arm, the entire right side of the body, the left upper arm, the left elbow, left lower arm, left wrist, left palm, back of the left hand, the fingers on the left hand, the entire left arm, the entire left side of the body, Both arms together, the back of the neck, sides of the neck, the throat, the jaw and the tongue, the back of the head and the ears, the lips, the cheeks and the nose, the eyelids and the eyebrows, the forehead and the top of the head, the entire face, the entire head, the right side of the head, and the left side of the head, the entire right side of the body, the entire left side of the body, the entire front of the body, and the entire back of the body. The whole body together, the whole body, completely heavy, limp, relaxed, melting into the chair, draped over the chair the way you would drape a blanket over a chair. Relaxed, limp, just letting gravity pull you down, surrendering, relaxing. Now bringing your attention back to your breath, allowing the stomach to really expand with each inhale and let go with each exhale. Every exhale, just let yourself go even softer and even heavier on the chair. Just allowing yourself to melt into the moment. And once again, remind yourself that happy thought, that feeling, that observation that brought you joy that you've identified. Bring that to the front of your mind. Hold it there. See nothing but that for this moment. With this thought in our mind, we'll rest quietly for about a minute. I'll bring us back into the room when it's time. Slowly, let's start to invite some movement back into the body, starting with small movements and just letting them grow in any way that feels natural. Slowly, at your own pace, just starting to straighten out the spine, maybe opening the eyes slowly, maybe stretching out the arms and legs, just bringing some energy back. And then when you're ready, dropping the hands down to the sides. Inhale, hands sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Good job.